Hey guys, this is Shauna Raulu. How's everybody doing today? We're doing another shiny guide. Let's go. Today we're going to be doing fish chaining. Okay, this is not my best segment, and I am not very good at this because I never actually tried this one in my entire flippin' life. But I am willing to give this a shot. So, I don't really have the proper Pokemon in order to help me with this, but this will probably help you. You need to have one Pokemon that has the ability called Suction Cups, or the ability that will drive the Pokemon. But Suction Cups is actually the best segment, so I suggest probably get Octillery in order to help you with that. Put it in your front party, and I suggest you also have the smoke balls, which will also be helping you to actually run away from these kind of things. Which again, I don't have Suction Cups, and the only thing that you need is actually either using a old rod, good rod, or super rod. They are the chance that you will get a certain Pokemon. The old rod, I'm pretty sure you can only get Magikarp and maybe some other Pokemon I don't really remember. And the only way you actually do so is making sure you have it in your slots. To be fair, I suggest you keep the slots keep all the other 3 slots empty, so that way you have your old rod or other rods. And what you need to do is actually pay attention to what Pokemon you got. And it's a pretty easiest way to do so. So there are ways that you can get certain Pokemon. And to be honest, again, I never actually done anything like it. I'm probably going to do it when I play for my other old games to do so, because I never actually tried it before. But you don't have to do anything. As long as you have the Suction Cups, there is a chance that you will actually get the Pokemon that you wanted. The Suction Cups helps you to reel in the Pokemon that you will actually find in the water. The only problem is if you don't have it and you end up actually losing it, there is a chance that you will actually fail the shiny hunt. So keep that in mind, that once when you have the proper tools and proper Pokemon to help you with this, there is a chance that you will actually get the Pokemon. Because if you don't get the Pokemon, there may be a chance that you will lose that chance. For example, if you accidentally hit it, I will show you the proper way to do so, is like this. So once when I run away, because this is basically my third encounter of it, so far I was lucky. So what you need to do is actually making sure that you have this Pokemon. So if you go too fast, that's actually breaking your chain. And if you do like this, wait for a moment, and that's and it got away. So in other words, it breaks your chains. So I suggest making sure that you pay attention to it, and making sure that you get the Pokemon that you recently want to shiny hunt. There is an Octillery. Apparently you can get Octillery in order to get Suction Cups, so that's easy to do so. But in other suggestions, pay attention to the game. Don't turn on anything other than your game itself, so that way you can hear for what Pokemon what Pokemon you're going to be reeling in. So okay, so it looked like I break my chain, so I did it too quickly. So yeah, it's just one of those things that maybe that they will actually help you. And okay, so in other words, that also breaks your chain, not even a nibble. So that means there are only 3 ways that you will do so, maybe 4, but still, these little things will actually make you break your chain. So keep in caution that once when you have the exact Pokemon for having the ability to bring in the Pokemon, and you again keep on doing it. So if the Pokemon with Suction Cups are not strong enough against these Pokemon, that's okay, because once when you have the Smoke Ball, you can actually get away no problem. So in other words, that way you don't have to lose your Pokemon in fainting and actually be part of the battle that will actually bring in the Pokemon that you recently want to get. But yeah, the best suggestion is making sure you got your suction cups. You can use any of the rods. Since I have been using this, I do believe it was Super Rod. So you wanted to know for what other Pokemon it's going to be, right? No, I did not mean to go to my trainer card. You wanted to know what Pokemon it wants to be, right? Well, let's go to my Good Rod and see what we get. Nothing. Of course it's nothing. It's not a big deal. Let's try it again. Okay. I'll be right back until I find it. So, don't worry about it, guys. Alright. Okay, so you see that it's a different Pokemon. So in other words, that there are different Pokemon depending on for what rods you're going to use in order to get the shiny that you want to use. So, yeah. If you ever want to get the Pokemon that you want to find, it's random. And there may be a high chance that you will actually get a Pokemon from the rods. And the best way to do so is also have your shiny charm. And once when you have your shiny charm, there may be a high chance that you will get the shiny Pokemon in order to do this fishing. So the fishing chain is not bad, but sometimes I kind of don't prefer it, but I'm going to do it anyway. So that's not really a bad issue. What's an issue is that sometimes when I'm not paying attention to it, there may be a chance I will fail it. So don't be discouraged if you actually failed it, because it will happen. So if you ever want to pay attention to it and see if you can get Pokemon from the rails, like for the Game Boys or Nintendo 3DSs or DSs, when you're fish chaining on those ones, then you can actually use your earphones to make sure you can hear the exclamation point in order to get the Pokemon. If something like this, I suggest don't turn on TV, don't turn on music, don't talk to other people, and just focus. So take Misty for example. It's all about focus. Alright guys, I think we're going to end up right here. So I think that is the last thing for Brilliant Diamond of the Shiny Guide. So in the meantime guys, please click a like down below and also subscribe. And if you want to comment to me, please feel free. Hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful day. Bye!